This is the story of 30-year-old Sam Bankman-Fried, who, in just 8 years, lifted himself from zero to becoming the owner of $26 billion. But just one tweet turned his entire empire into ruins. Along with being included in the Forbes rich list, he started being discussed on every small and big platform in the world. Because ultimately, making so much wealth in such a short time is truly astonishing. If we were told that someone who holds so much wealth has become the poorest person in the world overnight, it would be difficult to believe. But in his case, exactly that happened. But the question is, how did he amass such wealth in banks so quickly? In the video, I'll try to explain this story in easy words. It all began in 2014 when he graduated from MIT and started working in a trading firm called Jane Street Capital. Here, he came up with a life-changing idea that could potentially generate unlimited profits. He identified a loophole in the cryptocurrency market, through which he could buy Bitcoin from America and sell it in the Japanese market at high prices. This business was so profitable that he could even do a business of $25 million in a single day. With the money earned from this method, he established a crypto firm called Alameda Research. In this company, he recruited his college friends and other colleagues from Jane Street Capital. Additionally, he encountered someone else at Jane Street Capital who would later become a source of his downfall. Her name was Caroline Allison, his former colleague and girlfriend. Caroline was dissatisfied with her career, so he appointed her as the CEO of his new company, even though she had no experience in this field. Before we proceed further, it's important to understand what Alameda Research actually did. If stated in simple words, they made their clients invest in cryptocurrency with a guaranteed 15% annual profit. Everything was going well until now. Only one thing was abnormal, and that was the experience of Sam and his team. People trusted him more than they should. In 2019, he launched his crypto exchange called FTX. If you're unfamiliar with cryptocurrency, think of it as digital money that exists only in the virtual world. It's created and stored electronically, and it uses encryption techniques to secure transactions and control the creation of new units. It can be used just like you use regular money to buy things in stores, and an exchange is like a digital bank where you can trade various cryptocurrencies. After FTX, he launched his cryptocurrency called FTT. 1 million people trusted FTT, keeping and trading their money in FTT. The advantage of any exchange is that a small percentage of all trades conducted on it go to the exchange. For example, if you buy a currency for $10, a small part of it goes toward the exchange fee. This might seem insignificant at first, but when there are trades worth hundreds of millions of dollars daily on the exchange makes substantial profits. Now he took the next step. There was no practical application of FTT, so to increase its value, Banksman started offering a discount on trading fees to users of the exchange. People who kept their money in FTT instead of dollars were either forgiven trading fees or charged very little. To avail this discount, people started buying FTT, causing the currency's price to rise. Users benefited from this, but the biggest beneficiary was Sam Bankman, as the currency, which initially had no value, was now selling for $80. This was a golden period for FTX and Sam. FTX was talked about everywhere. The Mercedes F1 team made FTX their advertising partner. UC Berkeley Stadium was named after FTX, and Miami NBA Stadium was also named FTX Arena. Along with this, Sam Bankman was now counted among the world's most successful and wealthy people. Everyone in the short crypto field was now enthusiastic about FTX and FTT. Now, the point here is to understand that many people keep their money on crypto exchanges to trade or save money, and that money should be readily available for withdrawal whenever needed. Normally, a large number of people don't withdraw their money from exchanges very often, except for some factors such as inflation or market crashes. However, Sam started investing customers' funds into different cryptocurrencies, which is a direct violation of the law. This was done with great secrecy, so neither the employees of FTX Exchange nor those of Alameda were aware of it, as there was a risk that this illegal activity might leak out. Sam thought that he would trade with customer funds and, after booking his profits, send the customer funds back to FTX. But perhaps luck was not on his side. During this time, inflation rose in America, causing people to start liquidating their assets. Wherever Sam and his partners had invested customer funds, it all sank badly. As bad news tends to spread, this news leaked to news agencies. Sam Bankman's girlfriend and CEO of Alameda Research, Caroline Allison, accidentally mentioned during a video call with Wall Street Journal that FTX Exchange had transferred customer funds to Alameda. As soon as the term customer funds was heard, everyone's attention was caught, as using those funds from FTX Exchange's customers was a significant crime. Sam tried to cover up the matter and reassured everyone that their money was safe and there was no need to worry. One person silently observed all these events, playing the most crucial role in this whole story, and that was CZ, short for Changpeng Zhao, who is now the CEO of Binance. When Sam was launching FTX Exchange, CZ invested $500 million. Later, when FTX Exchange became successful, Sam bought back CZ's share for $2 billion, but instead of dollars, he paid CZ in FTT currency, FTX Exchange's own currency. CZ kept his money in FTT without selling it. Sam was unaware that he was essentially giving CZ a ticking bomb, because the value of this currency could drop significantly if CZ decided to sell all his FTT tokens since there weren't many buyers available. On November 6, 2022, CZ publicly tweeted about corruption news in the FTX Exchange, announcing their decision to sell their FTT tokens, which triggered a chain reaction leading to the collapse of Sam's entire empire. This tweet sent shockwaves through the crypto world, causing FTT holders to quickly sell off their tokens and FTX Exchange customers to withdraw their money. However, withdrawals were only possible if funds were available. Sam's only option was to sell FTX Exchange to Binance at discounted rates, but 2 days later, CZ reversed course and tweeted denying any plans to buy FTX Exchange, as he believed Sam's actions were even worse than he thought. FTX Exchange owed $10 billion to its customers, but they only had $900 million, meaning Sam had withdrawn 90% of the customers' funds and invested them elsewhere, resulting in heavy losses. On November 11, 2022, Sam confirmed in a tweet that FTX Exchange had gone bankrupt. This is how the owner of a $26 billion empire fell into $8 billion in debt in just 2 days. Remember folks, in the wild world of business, trust and integrity are like superpowers. But hey, speaking of wild rides, ever heard of the world's biggest Bitcoin heist? A hacker was busted after a decade, all thanks to his own phone call. Well, that's a story for some other time. Till then, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Until then, stay savvy and keep those chuckles coming.